Yay! Hello there. It's time for more Chinese. But I've decided after last stream, what did I decide last time? Oh yeah, because I wanted to get to doing other things, you see. Streaming other silly things, but obviously I still want to document the remaining shinies. And I especially want to try to get as many of these shinies documented before Art Fight begins in a couple of weeks. Which, by the way, they revealed the teams, and there's 3 teams this time, which is crazy. So in order to meet those goals, we're gonna do a little bit of, I guess it'd be save scumming. I realized that obviously the save data for Slimerger 2 is saved physically on my computer. So instead of having to do, set up an entire run every time I need to take these pictures, we could just do this once and then save scum so that I can get all of the pictures and then reset everything back and then do it all again for the remaining, 14? Yeah. 14 slimes. So we'll see how long that takes. It took like 30 minutes to just take the pictures, I think, last time, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I mean, I might just be able to get them all done this time, which would be super cool. Yeah, and no, I want to look up. Oh, do I have them anywhere? They revealed the the Art Fight teams, and it's so cool. They're doing like 3 teams this year because it is their 10-year anniversary, I think. So they're only going to do it this once. When I first watched the reveal, I was thinking like, oh, are they just doing 3 now? Like, are there just so many people participating in Art Fight that they for some reason need to do 3? But no, that's not what's happening. They are in fact just doing 3 this year for a silly little event, silly little 10-year anniversary. They're doing 3. It's super cool. They're doing tragedy, comedy, and mystery, and you know I'm doing mystery. I am the the Mary Sue main protagonist desire in me. It is causing me to do mystery, of course. So I am currently in the process of making my little PFP, my little PNG tuber guy. A silly little skin for Art Fight, a little mystery look. It's honestly kind of boring, but it's sort of cute. And it's to correlate with a kind of skin for one, my main OC, this little Seer of Pyre skeleton guy. And in fact, I can show if I go look up my Art Fight profile. And I'll probably do this again when I do a dedicated Art Fight stream, because I would love to do that. But for now, we're finishing up with the Slanchers. The Slancher 2 Radiant documentation. So here's my Art Fight profile. I've just kept all my old OCs, so they don't look that nice. I don't know why they're ordered this way, because these guys are newer than, like, this guy. Or this guy, but whatever. These were from, I guess it would have been last year. I usually make OCs that are based on, like, the theme. So this was the Sugar and Spice. I want to say this was, like, Sea Foam. Sea and... I guess it would have been on my profile. My participatory teams. Oh, they don't show what the other ones are. Yeah, I did Sugar and Spice. I did, like, 1 drawing for 2022 for Bloom, and then 2024 Seafoam, versus something. I forget. But I still got my old pictures up here. And then fossils was last year, I think. But anyway, so I always have my main Seer of Pyre character. And they normally look like this. And then they get a reskin occasionally. So I'm gonna add a new one for this mystery theme. And I gotta remake my profile and whatever. But yeah. So that'll be exciting. And I do want to do a dedicated stream just for, definitely making some of the Slime Rancher inspired characters. I just want to draw some various ones that look cool, and then maybe I'll pick some of my favorites to put up as actual OCs on ArtSite. I normally don't put that much work into OC creation besides making them look cool. So I have no obligation to give them any backstory. They are visual almost entirely, with the exception of my main guy. Visual only, so I don't really care about adding more stuff to it. Yeah. Yeah, so time to document. And we'll see how many I can get done in this lovely, lovely save file we got. Put you down there. Oh, one more thing. Speaking of my little profile guy, I've added a new state, I think. Obviously, here's the main one. But then, for when things go terribly wrong in the stream, I can become tilted. And I have my little angry guy. I think that's very silly. This is the only bit that's not done on my ArtSite themed PNG tubers. I need to make an angry version. I guess I don't need to, but I should. I'd like to. But that'll be for later. I just like my little angry guy. But we're not angry now. We're chill. We're chilling. So yeah, let's get in there. I prepped this save file off stream. So it has every single floor unlocked, including Hyper. Hyper, right? Oh, it's pollinating out. So we got the storm one, or the weather ones, and then I also got all 3 of the labyrinth ones. Just so that we're perfectly set up for every combination, and that way I don't have to, jump into the other save file that I have, I may as well put the work into this one because we're just going to keep re-rolling it. I also bothered to get a teleporter. And speaking of teleporters, we have to use this. So I left that teleporter back to the labyrinth because basically I got everything unlocked in this save file with the exception of the shinies themselves. So we are going to go and get them by collecting 1 slime to add it to the Slimepedia, and then we can go and get all of our shinies. I need to go to the labyrinth first, though, which is why I left that portal. So first things first, we're going to go get our first slime of the stream, and it's going to be the Saber. Because I predict that it will look boring, but I guess we'll see. I think the actual Saber, I think it's gray, right? Oh, we could even get the storm, the weather slimes. I don't need to though. We've gotten all the weather slimes documented back home. But yeah, I think the Saber shiny is just, it's gray, which is unique. I think the twin will look cooler than that though, because it's actually just black and white. That should be, I think that might be the last one in my list, because I predict that will look the coolest. But the Saber, just their regular combinations tend to look pretty boring. They tend to just look like their other component of the Largo. Just with the shape of a, hello friends. Oh, there's a dervish there. Just with the shape of a Saber slime, so should be boring. I don't know, we'll see. Sometimes the Radiants have Largo combos that are not very typical. And I do actually have to do like some file editing in order to save scum this, because fortunately, regularly, but unfortunately in my case, Slime Rancher does a lot of autosaves. Just, time-wise, or on a timeline, what's the word? Like every, I don't know, like a minute. In addition to probably important events triggering an autosave. So I can't just quit out of the game after I've taken all the pictures and have my file be pristine. Unfortunately, we gotta edit the files themselves. But I think I've done that before and it was not that hard, so that should be a simple process. Oh, I see one. Actually, I could just die once I get this, because the only reason I'm here to start is to get you. And I can get another pink flirt. Goodbye. Oh, perfect. The middle of the day. We'll see if I can get some shinies back here to document. Probably. Man, I'm gonna have so many pictures on my... my desktop after this stream. Alright, so I made sure to avoid the 3 shiny spots, because I guess we can test this after, but I have no idea what would happen if you went up to here without anything in the Slimepedia. I would assume just nothing happens, but I was worried something would break, so I did not. There's 2. Last one is here, I think. Then I can pick up my teleporter. And I think I'm gonna put it back at home, but I will just hold on to it in case I want to put it somewhere else. Because we have to go back to Powder Bluff. I'll put these guys away first, just in case I die to something silly. Oh, that was the only other change that I made this run, is I got another energy upgrade for that one stupid chasm in the Gray Labyrinth that killed me more than once. For whatever reason, it was a bit of a pain. Did we put a lid on this? We did. I might as well buy that. I got the money. Okay, you guys are nice and contained. It is 14. I should probably take a few pictures just to get them. We gotta respawn at least half of these guys, and that's assuming that we will get all of the shinies, which has not always happened. Oh damn! I should have left that teleport up so I could just like run. Well, I guess I've placed it now. How far do I need to go? I guess let me place it just right outside. Actually, let me also get the pink. Put you there. Alright, which of these should we save? Twin is already looking kind of boring. Hyper... I guess Hyper might look cooler than Floomber. I'm assuming Floomber will just look kind of like pale and purpley pinkish. Alright, hello my friend. I'm guessing that's your blue state? Oh, it was. Okay, that's pretty cool looking. Reminds me of the... What was it? Was it called monochrome? The secret style for the quantum slime looked a lot like that. But I think I've recognized that the twin slime, they have like a material overlay that looks a lot like the quantum slime. It's like kind of swirly. Oh, it's cute. So I think that was based on that material. So that might also be a reason they look sort of similar. Oh shit, 30. The sun is setting. Damn. Maybe I should have saved one of these to do the ringtail and phosphor. I'll replace the hyper with the phosphor, I think. Or maybe I should do... let's do the ringtail. La la. Or should I do... Maybe I should wait till it's dead of night, actually. Just to make their pictures more consistent. Okay, I'll do that. I will come back here in a minute, or, later to take a nighttime picture then. No, wait. You need to die. Alright. You do the ringtail, I guess. Because I would be less worried about you despawning while I go out to the sanctuary to get the shinies unlocked. Oh, that's cute. I love the ringtails. They're so squishy. Alright, I'm gonna wait till it's dead of night so we don't have to deal with this very pink lighting. And then we have to go down to the sanctuary in order... Wait, I need to place my other portal at the sanctuary, don't I? Yeah, we can't put it out here. And unfortunately, I don't know that going to the sanctuary unloads the, conservatory for whatever reason. Which is weird, because, I'm pretty sure they are separate areas. They can have unique weather and music, so I don't really get why they wouldn't just be the same. But I don't know. We'll see. For some reason, I just remember that it doesn't really work, but we'll test that out. Regardless, I think it would be better to be able to teleport quickly to the sanctuary because I'm gonna be there for a while. Although I guess I can move my teleporter after I'm done getting the shinies back from here. I don't even need you. We're just gonna be here for these guys. Perfect. I guess I'll take this. Never mind, it takes you here. Okay. Alright, pretty dark. Yes, let's see if the ring... Well, the ringtail should have been unloaded. Take that picture. It actually did not. Okay. Glad I used my eyes there. Bit rude. Ah, man, that's so annoying. Yeah, we'll have to run out and run back and forth then. Well, I guess I could put the portal out here first to take my first 9 pictures, and then put the portal here when I go and recycle the 9. Yeah, okay. It'll be a bit of a time save. Okay. Let's just go get all of our shinies first. Or I at least want one so that I can get the phosphor and ringtail documented while it is nighttime. No! Ugh, I swear, this one never spawns. Really making me think that this is not the shiny spawn spot. I don't know, I've gotten it before though. Ooh, pretty. Lame. Okay, unfortunate. It's not anywhere else here, is it? Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. We'll have to recycle more than once. Maybe I should use the sanctuary portal then. I don't know. I'm saving myself like 30 seconds of time, so it's not that big of a deal. I think I am gonna move the portal to start, though. Firstly, though, you should be unloaded. Yes. Before I forget. Oh, that's pretty good. I kind of want... I want to be able to see the tail colors correctly. Hmm. Not better. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Better than the last one. Alright. Goodbye. Hey, come here. Cannot escape your fate. Oh, yeah. Away with this portal. Yeah, I don't know why this doesn't count as unloading the sanctuary. Bit strange. Yeah, so this will be here. And then this will be, I don't know, I guess to anywhere that's far enough away that it counts as unloading. So it should, I mean, this should count, I think. It counts when I walk out here. I don't know why it wouldn't count when I teleport. And I'm curious if teleporting within the same, like, region gives you a loading screen? We'll see, I guess. Alright, let's go out in the world. Get our beloved shinies. Oh, damn. Oh, wait. No, actually, we're good. I was about to be very annoyed at the thought of going back into the labyrinth, but thankfully we got them all. Ugh. Yeah, just scaling that one room in the middle is just... fills me with dread. Okay, so there's one in the ringtail area. And is there one here? I always forget which, like, beach area has the shiny, because there's a beach area to the left of both Starlight Strand and... Wait. No, it's not this one. There's two in Starlight Strand. It's the Ringtail area and... or the Ring Ruins and the... Wait. I don't want to have to look it up again. Shit, I've done this so many times. Okay, let me check. I'll just check here. I know there's a beach area. I know there's a Ringtail Ruin area, which I think is here. Is it this one? But then I think the Ember Isle ones, they're both really close to each other, so it's like an area down the bottom left that looks like the amphitheater, and then there's another spot like right next to it. So I think Starlight Strand is the beach one. It's over here, I think. Can't really look at my in-game map. Yes? I think this... No, this is not it. But, like, these are identical spaces, I feel. Like, this is so similar to the other spot. Okay, well then where's the other Starlight Strand area? Or, shiny? Oh, I'll look it up. Because there's one here. I thought it would have been here, along the beach, no? Am I crazy? Pinned messages. No, I'm not crazy. It is here, I think. That's the water, mountain. Yeah, it is this beach area, I think. Damn. Wait, so it's this? Oh, that's a tree. Fuck yeah, my tree now. Well, that's unfortunate. I think it was supposed to be here. Damn. I could get this confirmed by looking at the map. But I'm pretty sure it is supposed to be here. That's unfortunate. We have two missing shinies so far. Well, interesting slash potentially concerning thing that I can test now, since I'm going to be save scanning this file, is we can see if I'm going to be missing the same shinies across multiple saves. Like, maybe it is just random and it's decided every time I get a shiny. Like, every frame of the game, it's deciding whether to spawn a shiny there. I don't know. I hope it's not just, like, baked into the file. Like, that there's a particular time I need to wait or something to get access to those guaranteed shiny spots. That would be bad. It's also possible. Am I just, like, missing a step? I didn't think I was. I thought I only had to go visit the sanctuary. Like, there's not anything else I need to do. I don't need to talk to anyone there. I don't know. Let's go check this spot. I guess at the very least, if it is the same every save, that'll be kind of helpful, if only so that I don't have to check places that I know won't work. But mostly it will suck, because it will mean I have multiple spots that aren't working. And that means more recycling for me. Wait, what? Did I miss a step? I'm gonna check my notes. Hello, rock slime. Okay, what are the steps in my regular thing? Get the radiant thing, collect the 3 shiny spots, talk to the robot in order to get access to the sanctuary, get that stuff, don't get that, get that, go there. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that's pretty much what I did. Collect 1 slime, get the labyrinth, get the sanctuary. Yeah, That's worrying. What the hell, man? You're coming into the ocean with me. Wait, I should not have done that. I'm actually so stupid. Well, I am already having these spots not work. I did that in a moment of anger, and I was not thinking. Let's go into the ocean. Actually, I wonder if I could have save scummed right there before I picked that guy up. That might have triggered an auto save. I don't know. Let's go visit the other places. Or at the very least, let's go visit some easy to find places. Yeah, let's go out in the world. So I went to both of the ones in Starlight, and now we just need to go to Powder Bluff and Ember Isle. Hopefully some of them have some. And hopefully they're not rocks. That was my bad. I mean, this is already feeling like kind of a dead run. Anyway, so I guess we'll see what the hell is wrong. I mean, I hope at least one of the shiny spots works. I don't know. I'm very, very much still in the dark in terms of like what is causing these spots to work or not. Okay, they're all over in that direction, but then I also need to go that way to go to the Powder Bluff. I guess this is closer, so we'll start here. And if neither of them work, I'm wondering if it will be... It might actually be faster to reload this save and like just continue still with the Saber Slimes, just getting more of them documented, but only using the 3 Great Labyrinth like guaranteed spots, as opposed to sleeping enough times to pick them up. I don't know, I guess that might not take me that long. I don't like the sleeping because it's boring, but, like, it doesn't take that long, relatively speaking. And that would probably be faster than, doing the whole run again and going back to the labyrinth. I would maybe consider rerunning or reloading this if I end up getting a rock shiny. That might convince me. Hello. Stupid Cheeto looking. God damn it. That's what I get for picking up a rock. Oh my god, tornado. Dude, RIP that rock. Link it up. I need a easier way to get up here. Actually, wait. So glad I picked up this tree earlier. Can I get up? Close? Bit close. Oh my god, he got all the way up there. Good job, buddy. Oh, and look, now you got a friend. I remember I had no idea this little, like, upper area existed for quite a while. I might have found it when I was scoping out... No, wait. I didn't even find it when I was looking for places to build my little, like, slime enclosures that I have on my main file. Alright, anything here? It's another fucking rock. Okay. I'm annoyed by that. Frick. Okay, we should reload this run, but before I do that, I'm just curious about something. So we've accidentally, through anger, and not thinking, and that was it was a joint effort, which is why I'm saying we. I was not the sole person responsible for that action. We now have 2 slimes in the shiny pool. So has that, for some reason, influenced whether the shiny spots are working? Because that's, like, I really don't... My only other thought for why they do or don't work sometimes is, like, maybe it's a time thing. I have to assume it's not based on, like, the number of slimes you've encountered, but honestly, I guess it could be that. Like, maybe that's why I'm seeing so many more rocks. But no, then I think I would have seen something here. I was wondering if we had 2 now, if, like, that's why it's working. The number of slimes encountered could be part of why it does or doesn't work, because, like, surely I must have seen more rocks out in the world than sabers. So maybe that's why I got 2 rocks last time, or maybe it's just random, and nobody knows. I don't know. Unfortunate. Okay, whatever. Run is dead, but it's okay. This is par for the course. Why am I so... There we go. I don't know why I'm off-center there. Should we do starting soon? We are started. Sure. Oh, my little guy's here. There we go. Okay, cool. Quit. Let's reload it all. Alright, goodbye, save number 6. And hello, backup 6. Alright. See how well that worked. So yeah, I guess we'll try that again. It'd be really annoying if I only got 3 per run, but I don't know. That took me what? Like 20 minutes, maybe? At the very least, it's a lot faster than 7 hours. I mean, I guess we only got 3, so... But it only takes, like... Yeah, it doesn't take that long to take pictures, so... It's still a time save. Never forget that. Oh, we're not normally on this screen when I start up. Yeah. And she's back. Like nothing ever went wrong. Man, I'm gonna be sad when I stream other things. My PNG tuber looks so good with these colors. Shit, I shouldn't have gone to the labyrinth yet. We need to go... Wait, I'm here? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Has something gone wrong? What? Wait, how is the data not transferred? Oh, maybe it's because I needed to delete the save. Oh. That's weird. Well, this is what I get for not testing shit. Alright. Let's try this. So that's this one. Yeah, I mean, the data I have that I'm transferring is still old. And this one is from today. Okay. Let's delete this one. Maybe I need to delete it first for this to work properly. And I'm gonna quit. Nobody panic. So now is it just totally missing? That would be my guess. Yeah, it's just not even here now. Curious. In you go. 35. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the files that I'm moving have not been touched since yesterday, so it should still be... Like, it shouldn't have been edited or anything. Oh, that'll be annoying if that doesn't work. I feel like if I can't get this to work, I will be sad. But then I'll maybe need to figure out... Like, I can't conceivably... Also, note to self, we have 27 days on what should be a new, fresh file. Hopefully this works. If I can't get this to work, I feel like I should just pick, like, one more slime to do. Oh, we're good. Okay, yay. We're actually fine. Nobody panicked. Okay. Now let's go get our saber. Actually, out of curiosity, I want to see if that pink port stays, because I need it for getting the... Oh, wait, actually, I don't need it anymore. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we documented it. I should do the phosphor while it's nighttime, I guess. Oh, wait, no. It'll be daytime when I respawn from the Powder Bluffs. Okay, yay, it worked. Safe scumming is real and legal, and nothing bad comes of it. Alright, well, now we get to do more tests to see if those shiny spots work. I really hope they do. I don't know why they wouldn't work. But, you know, I guess we'll see. Well, you know, I was sort of thinking if it was just like a... What's the word? If it's just a... like a quantity of slime requirement for getting a spot to work, then I think the rock would have spawned from that one area. But, you know, I guess I should maybe test, like, time or something, I guess. I don't know. I tested time before and it didn't, like sleeping a bunch did not make those spots suddenly work. But I guess couldn't hurt to test it just to make extra, triple, quadruple sure. Because it would really suck if this entire save file only has, like, 3 spots I can use. I mean, I guess those 2 spots in Starlight Strand did work. It's just I fucked up when I got them. So, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Into the portal. Oh, and it is now suddenly very important for me to keep an accurate notation on my spreadsheet for which of the slimes we've already gotten. Hello, friends. The phosphorus looks so good here. I think, yeah, the phosphor in that cave where you spawn in is where I put my phosphor enclosure. Because they just look so pretty. Also, I had to look for, like, a cave that they would be able to live in, which was surprisingly challenging. Oh, yeah. Into the... Actually, you can live. I won't kill you with me. So we already got, for the saber, got the ringtail, the twin, and the pink, I think. Wah, 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 wah. Now we go labyrinth. We pick up our guaranteed shinies from the rivets. I don't know why these guys always work. And then the other ones are more annoying. Thank you. Ow. Land. Land, please. Ah. Oh, damn. Frickin' nailed landing on that last time. I just get that. Oh, yeah, that works. Yay. 2. 3. My gray little marshmallows. Favorite slimes have a good little shape on them. They are also quite squishy. I mean, I guess they're all squishy, but you know. Some of them are just like more shapely than the others. I don't know. And like the ringtail and the saber as well. Very beautiful. Alright. Still daytime. So we got the pink. We got that. I guess we'll do these 2. And then I'm going to save one for when it is night. Oh, right, that's kind of annoying. I haven't placed this. Could have made that a little more consistent. But, oh well. Yeah, you look pretty boring. Glad we're doing the sabers first. It's fun that they're gray, but they don't have any fun material properties, which is my favorite thing. Oh, right. Okay, so I'll put a... Well, shit. I guess, should we save the portal? I'm gonna have to go out in the world. Yeah, I have to go back to Powder Bluff. I guess so. Ba-bum. Alright, leave that there. Place it when the need arises. So shiny. You just look kind of boring. Eat. Yeah, I mean, that's just a bigger Sloomber. Glad to be proven correct about my predictions for what the combos will look like. You know, I do not feel that bad about not watching the... What was it? The Nintendo Direct for Deltarune, because, like, I had heard about this, And then I had heard that there really wasn't much revealed, so I don't feel like I've lost anything by not having watched it during its reveal. Let's see. Do either of these look very different? I don't really like that one. I don't like either of these. They look kind of funny. I want your perfect little, like, cat face shape to be looking correct. Maybe that. Yeah, fine. Good enough. Okay. Into the sea. What? Don't yell at me. The circle of life or something. Get out of here. Yeah, there wasn't much revealed. I think we already knew. I guess it didn't really. No, it did. It kind of confirmed something we already knew was going to happen, was that this chapter was going to have to do with Asgore. Due to that one, not comment, but during the Gerson fight, he talked about, like, he described all the chapters, including chapters that would occur in the future. And one of those such chapters was, I don't know, he talked about, like, jealousy and flowers or something like that, so. And that was in regards to chapter 5, so we kind of knew that. But then I was kind of confused, and I was talking to my friend about it. Like, if this chapter is going to be Asgore, my friend was like, okay, so it's almost certainly going to be taking place in his flower shop, which I agree with, but also, isn't it the festival now? Because that was what Carol was saying at the end of Snowgrave. IIRC. Wait, I haven't been in the sanctuary yet, have I? Back we go. And I'm not going to place the portal there yet, because I gotta go out in the world and collect some slimes first. Anywho. Oh, actually, I should have placed this guy to get unloaded. Hold on. Oh, except no, I shouldn't, because then he will die. Except I can place it soon. Very, very soon I can place him without death. But yeah, Carol said something about how Noelle's excited to go to the festival tomorrow. Therefore, probably Festival Dark World, which I'm excited about. But I'm curious, because, yeah, the only thing that happened in the Nintendo Direct was it was, like, showing off flowers. But I wouldn't be that surprised if there were multiple Dark Worlds, since there were, like, 3 in Chapter 4. To be fair, I guess all 3, if I remember right, all 3 of those Dark Worlds basically looked the same. You know, they were just all the church. Is it night enough for you? I'll wait till 19, and then surely you'll be fine. You look kind of cute. Yeah, okay, it's probably dark enough. Okay, let's go see if that other shiny has spawned. Then we'll take a picture of the phosphor, and I will check off those 3 slimes in my spreadsheet. So yeah, very flowery content in the Nintendo Direct so far. And I'm guessing Toby has remained very tight-lipped about what is going to be in the chapter. So, I mean, there could be multiple, and I wouldn't be that surprised if he was only showing off the flower stuff, because we kind of knew that this chapter would have to do with Asgore due to Gerson's comments. So he's only confirming what people were already predicting. So that way he can keep some secrets. Also, not good. This spot still has nothing. I'm going to keep checking these for at least a couple of runs just to, like, totally make sure that it's not just random chance that's causing that. Although I guess I could also sort of test that by going to spots that I know, you know, had a shiny like last time in Starlight Strand. Sure, let's go to Starlight first then. And then if something doesn't spawn there, then we'll know 'tis random. And that would kind of suck, but I don't know. It'd be weird too, though. Like, that means, like, even though this save file is identical, that somehow it is still exerting random bullshit on me. Made that just beautiful. Okay, you're looking very silvery, my friend. It's kind of cute. Sweet. Okay, saber phosphor. Saber schlumber. And what was the third one? What was the third one? Did I get a third one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 pictures. Why do I have 7? Oh, 2 for twin. What is this one? It's very pink. Oh, actually, speaking of pink, I should not have taken this pink picture during sunset. The lighting is very pink. I don't like that. Okay, we got the pink, the 2 twins. This one is the ringtail. Oh, the hyper. I see. Okay. Lovely. 3 more pictures. 3 more slimes sent into the drink. If I can get more shinies and like keep this run going, I might retake the pink. We'll see. Alright, so portal's there. I'm gonna go out in the world. I'll place it to get back. Let's go Starlight Strand first, right? Or no. No, Ember Isle was the one I was working. Okay, Ember Isle first. Then I'll go Powder Bluff, teleport home. Place a teleporter again. We'll go to Starlight Strand just to double, triple check that it's working. Or, well, you know, double, triple check that those spots aren't working, actually. And, yeah, then we'll come and take more pictures. Yeah, but I would so be interested in a, like, festival fairground themed Dark World. I guess I feel like I'm only wanting that though because like we've kind of already gotten that in the Dark Worlds, in at least for me, in the form of like Tenna's like mini games, and I don't know how something about them is just giving like fairgrounds fun, you know, that kind of vibe, and I guess all the colors and things like that. And plus there was that like Ferris wheel in chapter 2, so I don't know. All those elements, they looked really good. Eh, in previous chapters, so I would not mind seeing more of that content in a whole Dark World that's just like all fairground themed. Ah, I think that'd be fun. But then a flower area would also be pretty cool. I'm excited to see if Asgore is for some reason a boss in this game too. Wait, I've gone the wrong way. Shit. Okay, hold on. I hate to backtrack, but I did want to end in Bloom or Powder Bluff, not here. Oh boy, this is actually quite the big ocean to cross. Woo! Made that a little close for no reason. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a Asgore boss fight makes, well, it kind of doesn't make sense because like he'd be fighting Chris or he'd be fighting children. I guess I was gonna say I'd be curious to see if he had a reaction to Azriel, but it seems like, I guess I wouldn't be that surprised if adults who ended up in the Dark World had the kind of, what would you call this phenomena? Where, like, an adult goes to a world that's full of, like, magic that children encounter, and then they, like, don't remember it afterwards. Like in Coraline. I wouldn't be that surprised if that ended up happening to him. But yeah, I'd be curious if he ends up in the Dark World. Like, would he have a reaction to Asriel? Or Ralze? Also, what? Shit. This is not good. This one didn't spawn? Ruh-roh. Well, now I'm gonna be really curious if we pick up, like, any other slime, will it spawn there? I mean, I will be mad if that happens, because, like... Well, shit, I mean, I guess... Maybe it is just due to quantity of slime spawning. Like, I could go hang out in the Powder Bluff area for a while just to get a bunch of sabers spawning, maybe? Hmm. Well, I guess I better go visit all the spots then. And if it is based on quantity... Well, shit, maybe I should visit Powder Bluff last then. Because if this spot doesn't work, and the condition for it to spawn is that it needs to have, like, you know, a certain amount of that kind of slime spawn in the world first, for whatever frickin' reason. I mean, it is kind of related to how the shinies work anyway, so I guess... Yeah, damn, I guess maybe that is it. Oh, it sucks. Okay. Okay, fine. And let's go visit every other spot but Powder Bluff. I might leave the portal here just so I can come back. Quickly. But I'm not actually going to go in there because then I will spawn more sabers. Damn, that is annoying. But, like, that would explain why sleeping a bunch, like, why time doesn't influence it at all. The unfortunate thing is, like, if that is how it works, which I'm thinking it is, I've never seen anything confirmed about, like, how the game actually calculates whether that should work. I don't know. Maybe if I went through the Discord, someone will have already explained that, like, yeah, you need to get a certain number of these slimes spawned for it to work. I don't know. Regardless, if that is what needs to happen, I'm trying to think how I can force that for the sabers. Because, like, do I need to load the exact amount required for a shiny to spawn? Because that's, like, hundreds of slimes. Which I don't want to do. Like, surely it must be less than the required amount for it to work. At the very least, it seems like, you know, at least the Grey Labyrinth spots do work 100%. That's good. At least we have that. I've really learned much more about shiny spawning mechanics than I ever wanted or needed to learn in this game. Why are there crystals here? Rain. This reminds me of the directional rain in... I actually don't know what mod adds it, but I was just playing Society Sunlit Valley, which is a mod pack for Minecraft that basically turns it into Stardew Valley. It's very fun. And they have some kind of mod that makes rain fall directionally instead of just straight down. It's very nice. Very subtle atmospheric thing. That mod pack just actually has a lot of atmospheric mods. I also really enjoyed... There's some mod that adds these, like, wind chimes, and there's a bunch of different, like, I guess instruments isn't really the right word, like, materials. You know, you got, like, wooden wind chimes and then, like, metal ones. It's very, very nice sounding. Just a subtle little noise. Okay, one's that way, and one's all the way that way. Jesus. All this walking around I gotta do. But this will be good to check, like, theoretic... Actually, I was gonna say... Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm less and less convinced that this is how... My theory for why these spots are or aren't working. I'm less and less convinced that that's how it is because... Like, I have had other spots, like, not work and work in a save. So, like, if some of these spots work, even without me having gone to the saber area, then maybe it's just based on total slimes spawning somehow? Okay, nothing here. I don't know. Also, can I get across? I can. I guess let's go that way. Well, at the very least, I can die to get back home quicker if I fail to get a shiny here. And then we'll have checked every area. I don't know, it's just like if... Well, actually, let me think. No, maybe it is just based on the single type of slime. It's weird, though. Because you'd figure... Like, you'd figure if the requirement for any of these spots working is based on, like, like, some kind of threshold of a particular type of slime having spawned out in the world, then, I mean, either, like, somehow in the process of reaching that next spot, like, we have spawned more or, like, enough of that slime, or it's just, like, randomly picking a spot to work for some reason. I don't know. Because, like, if it were just, like, a threshold, I don't know. I can't articulate, like, why this doesn't seem like it could be how it's working. Just something fishy is afoot, and I wish the wiki just told me straight up why, or, like, how exactly the code calculates whether these work or not. I have to assume... Well, I don't know. There is info in there that's, like, really specific about how the shinies work. Oh. I'm taking that. Give me my statue. Darn. Okay. I guess I have to assume that the devs probably shared that info about shiny spawning just because of, like, you know, like, it would have sucked for people to be very much in the dark about something that's that random and that is that thought after, I suppose. Actually, I don't think the shinies will have recycled quite yet, so let's just go to the saber area. Load up some saber slimes. And in the process, I will check the shiny spot at Powder Bluff and we'll see if it works. So I would guess that the devs revealed this info about the shiny farming, and maybe that's why it exists on the wiki. That, or like maybe they did some data mining to figure out how exactly it works. But if that were the case, then I would assume there would have been info about, you know, how the shiny guaranteed spots work. I mean, hell, maybe it is in there and I just didn't read. I will check after I visit this spot. Ugh, I hate this spot. I think it is the quickest to get up this way, but it's a pain in the butt. At least I have confirmed where exactly the shiny spot is here. Not so much in the dark about it. Don't know if it's this way. No. Okay, so we need to turn right, not straight. Ah, nice. Appreciate that. So they spawn right here. Oh, what? Okay, damn. I think my theory is right? Question mark? So, I don't know, I guess let's start running around. Just spawn in as many sabers as possible. I'm a little worried about this because, like, I have tar off, so nothing here is going to despawn without dying. So I don't really know how I'm going to force more sabers to respawn, you know? But we can do what culling we can. We'll take matters in our own hands. But yeah, nothing will kill these guys, unfortunately. I guess I'll just try to do a little loop of the place. And then based on the time, I'll either go take a new picture or I will go and check some of the other shiny spots, see if they're suddenly working now that we have more sabers in the world. Oh my god, so many gold. Yo. But like, look at all these rocks that I can't get rid of. Can't pick any of them up. Hmm. That's a lot of sabers. Hello, friends. I should actually probably pick these guys up so that there can be more in the future. I don't remember if that's the feral place. Probably is. Come here. Just relocating you, don't worry about it. I would love for you to stop jumping though, Jesus Christ. And you. And you. Okay, hope you like the sea. Cool. The only other place I can think is, like, up top, I suppose we could check. Or, you know, I think plain sabers do spawn there. Okay, let's go look. Glad I've played this game so much that I remember where particular things or types of slime spawn. I feel like I might have complained about this previously, but compared to 1, I feel like Slime Rancher 2 has less distinctive areas. Yeah, I could. Because there's like a lot of, or I feel like there's a lot more sharing of slime types between certain sections. Like there's the obvious case of like phosphor slime spawning everywhere. That was kind of always a thing, even in 1. And well, I'll say my thought about that in a second, but that was also in 1. But I feel like in 1 they just had more of an idea about what kinds of slimes would spawn where. Like the indigo quarry, it was like only the rock, the crystal, like even the rad slime didn't spawn everywhere in the quarry, and like the bombs didn't spawn everywhere either. So they were much more restrictive, I feel. But like look at all this. You got phosphors, obviously. Pinks spawn almost everywhere, and I feel like they did in 1 too. But then like you also have cottons, and like there's rocks somewhere around here. I don't know. I just feel like you see a lot more overlap than you did in 1. So for me, that made it a lot easier to remember where particular slimes spawned because they had their own like territory basically. And I think I've complained that it causes tar to be more of a problem, but honestly, I mean that does suck. But I don't know. After playing with no tar on for these saves, I feel like it's sort of it's just a cycle of life thing. You know, it's helpful to get new slimes spawning by having tars in the world, and I don't know, maybe that's like a thing that the developers intentionally try to do to make sure that there's like new life and new spawns happening in the world, is making sure that there is a possibility for tar everywhere. But I don't know, I assume that's why they put phosphors in the world. Okay, we just spawned a bunch. Let's go check these spots again. And maybe something will miraculously spawn. Give me up there. Yeah. Ow. Well, at least we got one more shiny to add to the roster. Yeah, maybe I could do them all in this run. At this point, now that I, haven't added another slime to the mix, probably would be faster to just sleep a bunch and recycle the 4 we have now, I think. Now, how many slimes, sabers specifically, do we think have spawned? Damn. Nothing here. How many places should I bother checking? I guess I could check all of them. I guess it's kind of helpful that I chose the saber, because we don't have to worry about, like, any other sabers spawning while I travel between these shiny spots and, ruining the experiment. Because there's a chance that we spawned enough to meet a certain threshold. Like, I want to visit all of them in case it really is just, like, randomly picking a spot. Like, this would be so convoluted. And so I feel like this can't be how it's working. But maybe, like... Let's see. So there's 9 shiny spots out in the world. And maybe the game just, like, randomly decides an order for all 9. And, randomly assigns it. So maybe the spot is, like, number 5. I guess, actually, it'd be 9, but then minus the 3 in the Great Labyrinth, because those are guaranteed. So 6 spots. Randomly assigns every spot an order in that list. And then for, like, every spot in the list, you need more and more of a particular slime to spawn in order for it to, appear here. So if this were... I'm doing science. This is important work. And I can't even pick you guys up because then you're going to get added to the list. God damn it. So say this is spot number 1, which I guess it isn't because, like, we haven't got anything here, but say it is. Theoretically, let's say you needed, like, 10 saber slimes to spawn for this section to give you a shiny. And then for spot number 2, which is somewhere out in the world, you need 20 sabers to have spawned, and then 30, and then 40, and then 50, and then 60. Like, if it were an incrementing number and it were randomly assigned, that's the only way I can think of why some of the spots would work and some of them wouldn't in my previous runs, unless it's just that I somehow happened to generate enough of that particular slime to spawn in the world, because all the ones I was doing before were very common slimes. Like, I think we did pink and angler. Did I do cotton? I did. So pink, cotton, angler, like, those are all super common slimes. They would have, of course, spawned somewhere. So, yeah, maybe? And we're gonna test that theory by going home and then going to all the other spots. So we've checked both of the ones here. I guess I could take the portal back, but I guess I should leave it there if I want to keep spawning sabers. The unfortunate thing is, though, like, if I go to all these spaces and none of them work, the only way to keep testing this theory is if I got more saber slimes to spawn, and I have no idea how many more I would need. I guess it's a good thing that I'm getting, like, this rare-ass slime out of the way. But there are other rare slimes, so I don't know. It's gonna be a bit of a process. It's definitely not gonna be as fast as I was hoping. But maybe we will have learned some things by the end of it all. Not that I really think I'm gonna ever need this info in the future, but who knows. Okay, so I got this one. I guess let's visit... Yeah, we gotta visit this place while I go back. Should I wait? Yeah, let's maybe sleep 6 hours. We'll take another picture. And I don't think enough time has passed for one of the slimes to recycle. I guess I could check. Actually, did I already place... Yeah, I think I placed the teleporter to the sanctuary. Damn. Sadness. Hello. Okay. Into the pen with you, and I will check if the sanctuary has respawned. I don't think it will have. It needs like multiple days. Oh, did I not place it? There we go. No, unfortunate. Okay. Just Starlight last, I think. They're so far out of the way. Oh, do I really have to bother going all the way to the ringtail? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will. I want to be absolutely sure. Wouldn't be a good experiment if I didn't go and check every damn spot. How sad. Yeah, this way. Yeah. Oh, I need a picture for the thumbnail. I guess I'll do maybe somewhere in Powder Bluff, since it's gonna be, you know, the sabers are taking the focus, at least right now. Back on the topic of Deltarune, I feel like I'm debating what the value of an Asgore boss fight would be. Like, if they would bother. I don't know. I'm curious. Like, I kind of think... Well, he's... I don't really think he's gonna be, like, an antagonist or anything. Like, Toby has sort of planted these hints about maybe Asgore is not evil, but, you know, like, not anti-hero even, you know, some kind of antagonist to the main characters or like, you know, he's a little bit mysterious because he's trying to do something to win Factorial, and then also whatever he and Carol are working on in terms of, like, I don't know, covering up what happened to Des or uncovering it if it's still a mystery, you know, with what he was talking about in her house with the board of conspiracies and theories and whatever the hell. So there's definitely some intrigue. And then obviously with like the jealousy line, I don't know, probably Sans is just gonna kiss Toriel and Asger's gonna flip or something like that. And then maybe he'll do something stupid. But that doesn't really, like, none of that really makes me think he's gonna do something seriously evil. The only evil that could maybe happen... Why is bro... They were, like, actually, like, a bee. The only thing I could think of is, like, if somehow Sans and Asgore got into the Dark World, and then, I don't know, maybe Asgore was like, oh, this is a dream, or, like, a video game, let me try to kill Sans. Which could be funny. But yeah, I seriously doubt he's gonna do something actually bad. But maybe he would in the Snowgrave run. Like, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so the only reason I could think of him having an actual fight is if there were a reason to fight him. Like, he was seriously doing something to go against the main Kiais, and maybe that involves him going to the Dark World and thinking it's a game and then actually becoming a fight, which could be fun. I don't really think he would end up getting added to, like, the party. Maybe. I guess I'm only thinking that because all the people in the party have been short. And so then we'd have to deal with a big sprite, which I guess, I don't know, consistency-wise, it would not be consistent, but maybe that doesn't matter at all. Ah, damn it. Okay. That's all the spots. Fuck. Okay, back to Powder Bluff. I almost don't want to die, because I want to go take a picture, but we can sleep and then take a picture. And actually, maybe a new shiny will have spawned, perhaps? Let me check. While it's... Ah, wrong one! Shit. Wrong portal. There we go. Could have been worse. I could have jumped into the other one when I meant to go snowy. That one. Yeah, but I feel like maybe he could get a boss. Like, the only value I could see in having either an Asgore boss fight, because there's like been some subtle hints that maybe he'll be an antagonist, due to, you know, for whatever reason, maybe in the Snowgrave, maybe just because of a misunderstanding, who knows. Or if like Sans was somehow another boss fight, either due to Snowgrave shenanigans or because he also ends up in the Dark World for something. Regardless of the case, the only value I could see in a repeated boss fight is for nostalgia purposes. And, you know, I think Toby has he's expressed that, you know, Deltarune is supposed to be, or rather, Undertale was like the practice for Deltarune. There was the test run for a game. We'll start here, and then this one will all be set. It was the test run for the game that he wanted to create, which was Deltarune. So I think the only reason he would do another fight is either just for the nostalgia purposes. Ooh, cute. And or because there was something about the fights in Undertale for Asgore or Sans that he wasn't happy with. Oh, actually, I should have taken the portal. We got a portal to unload the area right here. And I don't know, I mean, they're pretty iconic fights. In fact, I think... I mean, Asgore's fight, especially in Undertale, was very impactful because of the way that he broke the mercy button. What? Why aren't you unloaded? What? Why wouldn't that work? Does this not work because I'm in the house? How does that work? I mean, not the house, you know, the sanctuary? That's stupid. I just want to see if this ends up working. Well, maybe this would work because now I'm outside of the place entirely. I don't know. If that does work, I would love to put a portal from, like, outside to the sanctuary. Oh, no, it doesn't. God damn it, be consistent. Why wouldn't this one have worked? I don't want to replace it because I want to leave that portal back to the powder buff, so whatever. Pick you up. Yeah, but so that fight was very iconic in Undertale. So maybe Toby has plans for, you know, a reprisal of that Asgore boss fight. Just to kind of like mimic that same idea of, you know, the player, Chris, the party wanting to show Asgore mercy or like reach out and help him in some way, but then he refuses that help. You know? That would be some of the only reasons I could see Asgore getting a reprised boss fight in Chapter 5, or, you know, just in Deltarune in general. But I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, I like that second one more. Okay, time for you to explode. Shit. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Sideways picture works. I don't even think I really need the bomb or the exploded pictures. Like, it's mostly just because sometimes some other slimes have a unique bombed look. But it's whatever. In fact, I probably should delete it if they don't look that unique, but at this point, it's consistent. Okay. So that's the boom. Let me mark that off. Boom. So I'm missing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn. So many more. I really want to figure out what's up with those shiny spots, though. So I feel like I should sleep so that I don't really think this will cause the slimes to despawn, but like I have to assume eventually, through the passage of time, they will. And it's the only thing I can do to force those slimes to spawn because I don't have tar enabled, so they're not going to die otherwise. Let's sleep. Oh, damn it. Again, wrong portal. Fuck. I slept 3 times so that one of the slimes in the sanctuary should have recycled. So let's go get one of them. Hello. Okay. Not my fault. I didn't put it. I mean, place it. Hello. Come here. Boop. Alright, we'll put you... I guess I'll take the picture. Yeah, probably should. Which one? So we have that one's all done. I guess we'll start... Let's start back here. Sleep. Here you go. Oh, well, that's kind of cute. Oh, wait, actually, I don't know if I like that. I'm not always the biggest fan of straight up complementary color palette. Wait, no, green is not the complementary to purple. It's just giving Joker, is why I don't like it. Yeah, if it turns out that these slimes aren't spawning because I haven't spawned enough of, like, the base type of slime in the world, I don't know. I mean, maybe I might consider refactoring my list a bit, or reordering it. Oh yeah, that's a good picture. Like in order of most to least rare, I guess. Because I don't know, I mean, it's... Well, or maybe we should do the more rare ones first. Because, you know, that means I'll have an easier time at the end, which I do like doing the harder stuff first, and then working my way up. I don't know. Also, I predict I will not find another shiny there. I'm gonna pick that up so that I can just place this straight in here. No need to put it outside, I think. Alright. I guess I will put you maybe here. Maybe. There you go. Not so much squishy snow. Or fluffy snow. Alright, we'll run around a bit. Why are you alive? It's like middle of the afternoon. Or middle of the day. Like, all these guys are still here. I need fresh blood. Hello. Oh, I wish I could take the egg. Also, seriously, no sabers? There's some. Hello, friends. Unfortunately, I can still only pick up these guys. Also, Jesus Christ, you're like ramming the... Why are you so fast? You need to chill. Okay, you come here. You come here too. And I can pick up you. Oh wait. Oh, I was about to like hit you off, but you did it for me. Okay. Take you too. Bump. Hello, bunnies. Well, you are very cute. You're not at all what I need though, so let's just toss you into the sea if you wouldn't mind. Didn't realize having tar enabled would actually be important. I just wanted a peaceful experience. Was that so much to ask? Just go up this way. Beautiful egg. I want him. Hello. Some rocks, some booms. Very tempting. Why are all you guys alive? Like, look at how many of you. This is just not necessary. Hello, puddles. So many. Can I get up this way? Shit. I feel like I tried to get up here. I found a better way. I don't remember what that way was. I can't go through here. No? Yes? Ah, yes. 'Twas this way. Hello. Cool. Not much here. Ooh, some sun sap. How utterly useless to me. You have a hat. Or hair. Yeah, you have hair. Okay, let's go up there. I know there's sabers there. And there's probably some in the caves, but I don't know. I just feel like I can't be bothered. Also, fuck. How did I get up here the first time? Oh, brother. Oh, maybe that way. I wonder if Largos spawned count towards the total amount of a slime spawned. Oh shit, you know what I should do? I should pop that Gordo. That would spawn 15 more slimes. Or 10. That is a good idea. You. Hello. Goodbye. Actually, you should all be going off the edge. Come here. Come here. And you. Whoa, you both. Okay, almost picked up a crystal there. Here we go. Oh, hello. Cool. Yes, very good, very good. Okay. Chicken, no chicken, fudge. Don't suppose any... I don't think any spawn down there. Chicken or... Well, oh wait, there's a cave. A delectable cave. Oh, do you guys count? You're like half neighbor. They might. I need the meat. Oh, hello. Are you the type I want? No. I'll take it anyway. How much do sabers take, actually? Is it 50? Or, 30? Hopefully it's not 50. It might be 50. I forget. Mine. Should take a fourth item so I don't accidentally take something. Oh, perfect. We can visit this shiny spot. And there's nothing, of course. Oh, wait, there's Mitch. There's Mitch chicken to be had. Actually, wait, wasn't there a lot of chicken at the start of here? Am I crazy? Yeah, it's like a little cave. Yeah. Oh, that's more useful to me. Very good, very good. Okay. Keep poking around. No, thought that was... Oh no. Oh. I see another. Oh, don't eat that. No. No, don't you do it. Okay. Kind of traded one for one. Oops. Come here. Damn. Alright. If it's 15, I have enough. If it's 30... Wait. 15. No, wait a minute. No, if it's 30, I would need 15. Right. So I'm not quite there yet. I don't think. I have 14, 19, 25? Okay, we're 5 away. Three. 2 more. Assuming they take 30, which I'm not confident in, but maybe. Hello, friends. I should really kill you all, but I'm kind of preoccupied. Don't some spawn. Oh, hello. Here? Oh. I didn't know they respawned up here. Kind of random. Like, no food for you. Chicken? No. Can I get back up? Fuck. Also no. Really? I made a mistake. Ugh, damn it. Alright, whatever. Wait, was I in this cave already? They all look the damn same. I don't know. I need but 2 chicken. Wait, did I hear a chicken? No. Oh, will anyone donate their life for the cause? Well, there might have been some up there. Let's go look. Eh. Hello? Any chickens? I feel like you couldn't have eaten. Oh, maybe it spawned from up there and then fell down. Alright, let's go look. There we go. Alright, that is, I think, enough, maybe, approximately, if you take 30. Otherwise, we need 20 more. Fuck, I need 20 more. Darn you! Okay, maybe we should come back. on another day when there will have been more spawned in. Wait, I need to kill you. Sorry. Just kind of chucked you. Two. Yeah. Oh. Well, I'll still kill you, even though it'll take a bit more elbow grease. Out you go. Oh, one more chicken. Ugh, literally. Give me more! This is an annoying waste of time. We'll say, though. I mean, what? 140 in... I think technically, yeah, I mean, I am at better pace than I would be if I was doing this regularly, so... I suppose it's whatever. Okay. So I've placed a portal here. I just gotta place the other one back home. And we already went to the shiny spot here, and there was not anything. Oh, god damn you. Ah! Now we see all the chickens. God damn. Come here. How many is that? That's 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13. Alright, I'm gonna be 7 short when I come back here. I doubt I will remember that I needed that much, but maybe. Eggy. Yeah, so the shiny was not spawned, so... I don't know. I still want to test my theory. And I guess we can just keep doing that, because, like... I suppose I'm just going to keep recycling for the last 10-ish slimes that I need. 9? Which is a lot, but it's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, actually, I'll join you in the sea. Oh, wow. Really hit that guy far. Alright, put you there. I don't think a shiny will have spawned already. I need to sleep to get more chicken, although I could also just go and find some elsewhere. And in fact, let's do that, and I can go and check this shiny spot. I don't really know how many more sabers I should try to spawn before I visit all the spots again. Hello. Oh, hello there. Okay, we need 7. And there we go, 7. We get a couple extra. Anyway, I'm not really sure how many I should spawn, because A, I'm not sure how many were spawned in the first place. Like, maybe 50 the first time I loaded the powder buffs. And then when we went there again, like, maybe 10-ish? And so, like, if I'm right that it's just, like, randomly assigning each one in order, which would be stupid, but, like, I don't really know how else it's working, then I should just be visiting all of them. Maybe in theory, I mean, this would suck, but, like, maybe it is requiring the max number of slimes to have spawned in the world. That would be a lot. But I don't know, maybe there's a chance that I had spawned that many for, you know, some of the common slimes. Maybe I'll go and check this information. I don't know. I feel like I have not had very consistent... Well, shit, I mean, I guess we could test this now. This would be quite the time sink, but I wonder if I could kind of conclusively prove this by testing the, I guess, success rate of those guaranteed spots spawning a shiny for like a common slime that I'm constantly loading, like a pink one, versus like the saber slimes, you know? Because so far we've consistently failed to get saber slimes, except for from one spot. And if I quickly check on the wiki, let's see. Radiant slime. I'll read this as well to see if that guaranteed spot is actually different. But let's see. Sabers require 1,000. And then reduce size upon unlocking the sanctuary. Okay. So that's 950, but basically 1,000. I feel like there's no way we spawned 1,000 sabers already. Like from my one visit. And with tar off, like the spawn rate of everything is going to be super low because there's still a bunch of slimes in the area, so I don't think the trigger for more slimes to spawn gets like happens or succeeds that many times if there's still a bunch of slimes, I assume. Let me look at more stuff on this wiki. Okay. Bum, bum, bum.